Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of this entertainment series of Karting with Teamsport. Well, yes guys, we are here once again. Today we are back at Teamsport Eastleigh. It's been a few months, I think it's been 3 months since I've gone karting, so today's aim is to basically just get a time that's once again within the 31s. Not necessarily an improvement, but as you guys probably saw by the title, we just had to go and improve our personal best. So the lights are about to go green here, and we're going to be well underway. Here we go. Now, my last PB was a 31.493, and as you can see, it didn't take me long to beat that time, which I was actually quite surprised about. But here we are with two slower karters. The track seems really clear, and that's because there were only 4 karts out on track. In which a 5th kart's joined, which I believe is being driven by a member of staff, but I can neither confirm nor deny that. So we are currently behind 2 other karters who are a little bit slower than me, and as you're about to find out, we're going to have a lot of trouble trying to get past them, since Eastleigh is essentially karting Monaco, pretty much. You know, without the legendary sort of aspect, you know. Yeah, but we're trying loads of different things, and it doesn't really help with the fact that they are also fighting each other as well. They're trying to get past each other. It's not really helping me, so we're just staying back, and as you can see, we hit the wall. You know, we're trying to do something different. Try and get a speed boost or anything, just gives us the advantage. It's not going particularly well. We're going to go down the ramp into 10th. No, we're just going to stay behind them for the time being. Now we're going to, yeah, you can see around the pit lane hairpin, I'm trying to go a bit wide. I'm trying to get like some sort of speed boost, but I'm going to learn in session 2 I'm not actually doing it wrong. And you'll find out why in session 2. We're going to go down the ramp again. We're going to try and go the inside. It's not going to work, but I think that's the member of staff there. He overtakes us, and as you're going to see here, we're actually going to back off now, because in my mind, I don't actually know. We're not actually going to back. We're going to try and overtake their member, so I think we're going to back off here. Yeah, we're going to back off here because in my mind I haven't set a good lap time yet, and I really want to get in some more good laps. I'm going to back off, and so for the next lap we'll actually have a really, well, not really fast lap, but a pretty fast lap. We're just coming around the pit lane hairpin again, and this is actually in front of us. This was the kart who was leading the 2 karts a battle from earlier. So both karts, both the other blue suited driver and who I believe is the member of staff have both passed them. And so hopefully it'll be our turn now. I haven't been to this track for 3 months. It seems like I keep my pace, but I haven't really kept my knowledge of overtaking on this track, which is a bit unfortunate. Either that, or he's just too fast for me to use the overtaking knowledge that I've gained. It could be that. We're going to climb down the ramp. We're going to go down the inside here, and I'm being really cautious because I really don't want to cause a massive collision. But yeah, we're going to back off again to do another fast lap. So this just actually ended the lap which I backed off, and this will be the fastest lap. So enjoy watching, guys. And as we come across the line, that is good enough for a 30.834, my very first sub 30 lap time. Ahead of us here is the other blue super guy from that 2-car battle that I had earlier. I'm going to attempt to close in on him here, and as you see, due to my pace and knowledge of the circuit, we are able to close him in pretty quickly here. Going down the ramp, and we're actually going to take the inside. And you see as he gives us the space. I want to quickly apologize. This is the same guy that we overtook last time, not the other guy. But yeah, he goes a bit wider. We make contact, and we are stuck behind him once again. We're going to try and stick to him around these technical corners. We're going to come down to the ramp here. We're going to go for a space that probably shouldn't have really gone for. You know, probably would have been much better to go for that outside. We're going to go around turn 8 here. We're going to still try to get that speed boost, but you know, do it incorrectly. We'll figure that out in second 2. But yeah, he goes a bit wide again. We get on the inside, and that's the overtake done. As we come across the line, that was my last flying lap. This lap will be when the checkered flag comes out, and we have to return to the pit lane. And there it is. There's the checkered flag. Now, when I came down into the pit lane, I tried to look at the board on the wall because I noticed it last time. So I tried to have a look at it, and it looked like that it was displaying me as last with a 34-second lap time. But obviously, because of the magic power of editing, we all know that that's wrong. Of course, I didn't know at the time, and you will probably see me looking quite distraught because this 34-second lap time compared to the lap times I've been putting in recently is pretty bad. Anyway, in session 2, we have looked at the board. We've actually seen that we were in third, and with a sub 30-second lap time, which I did not think I would get for a while. And I've now gained a lot of confidence. So the green flag, I think, is going to come out a little bit earlier this time. There are already 5 cars out in track, and we're going to go green about now. Now, since I came out of the pit lane first, it's taken me a while to catch up to some karts, and as you can see, I've already beaten my previous personal best from session 1. It didn't take me particularly too long, and this time, anyway, we've got 2 karts out in front. Looks like one of them is the staff member, or believed to be the staff member. I believe in this session I don't back off at all now, because I've seen what I'm capable of doing, and therefore I am assuming that I have already put in a really good lap in the first stages where I had lots of clean laps. So I'm going to be pretty much practicing my overtaking skills here with kart number 18 here. So we're going to go down the ramp. I think we have to speed on them. We're just going to go straight down the inside, and I think we did go a bit wide, but I think that is done and dusted there. Yeah, I do believe so. No, that's the overtake down. No, it's not. He's gone down the inside. Are we going to get him back? I think we are. Yes, we get him back. There's a bit of contact. He doesn't move on there. And I even lots of space, but he doesn't know that and he goes right into the barriers. And yes, we have already put in a 30.656, but that's not my PB. This is the current PB. And oh yes, that will be enough for a 30.516. That is really nice. Anyway, off the back of our final lap, we have two other karters in front of us here. We are going to be catching up to them pretty quickly here, as they are battling, but because they're battling, they're going to be really hard to overtake. But I don't know this yet, but this is me finishing my final flying lap. So the checker flag is about to wave here. Any moment now, we're not going to be able to pass any of these two. I think it should come out of that here. There you go, that's the checker flag. Our new PB is a 30.516. Now, you guys said I will say how you get speed boost around turn 2, and I'll say that now. You have to let off. If you go wide and let off, you will get speed boost. If you go wide, if you let off on the inside, you will get a speed boost. As long as you let off. Compared to anyone who doesn't let off, you will get a speed boost on them. And anyway, we have improved our PB over these two sessions by 9/10 of a second. And obviously, I was pretty chuffed with this.